Hey, Green Cricket here, and today we're looking at a very fun deck to play. As always, we'll do a deck and card summary, a mulligan guide, a gameplay plan, a matchup analysis, and then we'll look at an example match. Let's start. Everything evolves around Ciri, even though it's not our only win condition. When Ciri is killed, she doesn't go to your graveyard, but instead is shuffled back into your deck. We'll try to strengthen her as much as possible and then try to play her in all 3 rounds, treating round 1 as your setup round. We play Ciri, then use cards like Markham Horn or Mandrake to strengthen her, then using Ifni to replay that card. If we don't have Markham Horn in our hand, we can use Isengrim, Outlet, to get it from the deck. Royal Decree and Last Wish let us get to Ciri more easily, and Yevon helps us to look out for these cards while giving us the opportunity to counterspy. If the enemy locks our Ciri, we have Kieran as our ace in the hole to unlock her again. Roach is there for some extra round 1 tempo and thinning. Elven Mercenary in combination with Reconnaissance helps us to thin even more, and War Dancer is thinning in addition to preventing an enemy dry pass in round 2. Riot Officers serve 2 reasons. They can help us look for the cards we need like Ciri, Mercenaries or spells, and they're always worth 15 points or more. This will help us get back on track in round 1 since we'll lose some tempo on buffing up Ciri. Riot Neophytes are solid tempo and provide a big body for our officers, and Riot Brigade gives us some utility with weather clear and moving enemies around. But to be honest, we like it because it has a big body as well. Mudroom is a filler card to unbrick our Elven Mercenaries if we drew Reconnaissance somehow, but it typically hits for good value as well. About the mulligan. Cards you want to keep are Ciri and Royal Decree, because you want to pull Ciri every round, Isengrim, Markham Horn, Kieran, Mercenaries and War Dancer. Cards you want to get rid of are Reconnaissance, Roach and Mudroom. You also don't want to have more than 2 Mercenaries, and you want to assure to have at least 1 big body unit so Riot Officer can mulligan it. Therefore having 3 Riot Officers is also a bad idea, because you don't want to mulligan a card you want to keep. Ideally, you blacklist Reconnaissance immediately, and if you haven't seen Roach after exchanging 2 cards, you may want to stop or you risk drawing it. Our game plan would look like this. Round 1 is our setup round, where we play Ciri immediately to get Roach out. Then we need to thin our deck as much as possible to be able to access Ciri in the upcoming rounds. We do this by playing a Mercenary into Reconnaissance, then picking another Mercenary into Reconnaissance, and so on. Isengrim into Markham Horn removes another card from our deck and will strengthen our Ciri by 7. By using Ifni into Markham Horn, you can get another 7 points onto Ciri, making her a 28 point card already in round 2 and 31 point card in round 3. Depending on the matchup, you can also use Mandrake to buff her up even more, but most of the time I'd like to use Mandrake offensively. Ideally, we win round 1 card down, or even 2 if you think that the enemy is not able to generate value in a short round. Then we drop Ciri for 28 points in round 2 and pass to get card advantage and pull some big units out of the enemy's hand. In round 3, we then look for Ciri with our remaining Riot Officers, Last Wish or even play Yevon to find her if we still have him on the hand. Through card advantage plus another 31 points Ciri drop, we should be able to secure the game. If we lose round 1, we will play War Dancer so the enemy is not able to dry pass and then play into the round. Through Ciri we force the enemy into a pass, but we don't do it too soon, because the shorter the round 3 is, the more likely we are able to win it. Try to have the last card so Ciri won't get scorched or have Last Wish available, so we can just replay her again. Riot Officers should be used carefully. Always check what you could get from it before you play it, so you don't get a nasty surprise. By swapping Geralt or Yevon, you generate a lot of points, which will enable you to get speed where you need it. If you manage to thin down to 1 or 2, you can also use Riot Officer to mulligan Ciri for a crazy amount of points. Just be sure that you can access Ciri afterwards, because Riot Officer is an easy target for resets, artifact compression and so on. About the matchups. Scoia'tael. Ignore the Cleaver combo and just go 2 cards down. Push the enemy in round 2 into short round 3 and you should be okay. It may be smart to keep Yevon to gain the last card in round 3 if you think they'll run Shiro. Great Swords. Let them do the thing and power up your Ciri. Use Kieran to lock one of the Great Swords and try to win round 1 so you can bleed them in round 2. If they control round 2, they may 2-0 you, because the value of your Ciri will diminish in a long round. Necker Consume. Use Malcolm Horn to power up Ciri dash, but keep Mandrake and Ifni for offensive use. If you think you can prevent all the Neckers, then Mandrake the first Necker you see and then use Ifni on Mandrake on the second Necker. Often they forfeit after that. However, if he has a third Necker, he can still develop that, so another approach is to just let them do the thing, bleed them in round 2 and use double Mandrake on buffed up Ren warriors in round 3. Also Madrome onto a big Forktail is quite powerful. Death Wish. Keep Mandrake to counter potential Immerlift Sabbath and get rid of the Babagazi either with Mandrake or Kieran, as long as you think that the enemy doesn't play Morbid. It's okay to lose round 1 as long as it was a long round, so you can go a big power burst with Ciri dash to not lose card advantage. Henselt. Try to pull his power plays in round 1, including Henselt, even if that means to go down 1 or 2 cards. In a short round 3, he won't be able to outpace you, and keep Kieran if he has Margarita in his deck. And now let's head into a gameplay example from a daily morning stream on Twitch. Super JJ 102 27 865. Okay, sure. Oh, what a mulligan. Blacklist this. Well, okay. I mean, it could have been worse, because we probably mulligan those, so. We play against Arcus Queen. I'm not sure if they have more of it to lock, so we probably play against Neckers. Let's get Roach out before we start mulliganing, because those could give me... It's pretty likely that they give me an Elven Officer, a Riot Officer. Yeah, it could be. Okay. So we don't have Mandrake in our hand, so but we want to keep Mandrake for later.
The storm is coming. Let's enjoy the weather while we still can.
There we go. More Finning.
The storm is coming. Let's enjoy the weather while we
There's
still
the Officer. I guess we keep Yevon. That's good. That's good to have. He does his setup, we do our setup.
There will be no negotiation.
And we play another mercenary, I guess, and then we pull out maybe. Okay, he does like a swarm, whatever.
Everything all right?
And we mulligan again.
Vryhead!
We don't need the brigade, but we probably draw it, so let's mulligan it later, I guess. Well, that we keep for later. Like in round 3, this will be pretty useful. We could also win this by we could have won this by keeping Ifni actually, and then like, you know, use double Mandrake, double Madrome. That was a mistake. We should have actually just used it once and not twice, but hey. Sorry. Okay, so question is, how much points can it generate? This is 7 plus 9, so it's 16. It will get another Necker, so let's say it's 20, whatever. Do we just pull out here? But then he controls round 2, on the other hand, like before he overtakes me. We could always Eisengrim in... If he goes for long round 2, we're fine, because then we just use Eisengrim and Madrome to deny him big units. The thing is about pushing. I probably should have pushed him, that's true, but look at this. I mean, there is like Wardens in my hand, which is kind of made to push. I have Yevon in my deck, which is kind of made to push. So... And that this way, at least one Necker came out, so... I probably played this wrong, I have to admit. Like, I probably should have also like just looked for ways to, you know, get rid of his necklace, kept if need for that, but yeah, let's see.
Watch and learn.
Look at her. And I got her again. She always comes back to me. I should make her premium actually, now that I think of it. So, okay, we just played this match. We just let his necklace grow big. We don't care too much. The thing is, we could look for Kieran, or we look for Isengrim with Yevon. How we mulligan it away. It's probably better to mulligan him. We only have one mulligan left, so...
Blood and neck ends. Similian.
Let's see if we get Kieran to lock a necker. Yeah, there we go. So, also Isengrim would be okay because we could have Mandraked, but... Let's see. If it's a Ren warrior, we could... So the question is, do we lock the necker or do we lock the Ren warrior? Because the Ven warrior is something I can madrone. So we wait with the Kieran until we see what necker he will use. We don't want to play this right now. This will give us the Isengrim when we need it. So we just play into it.
I shall not fail.
And wait, I guess. Yeah, I know he's going for 2-0. But that's why those will be our good cards, I guess. So. Do we lock the necker? But then it just consumes this necker. Or do we lock the Ren warrior? He can't pull another Ren warrior. Slice out if he doesn't have one. If he plays Forktails, we can use Madron with that. He already played Queen. I'm not sure if this is smart again.
Humans are not to be trusted.
But if you lock only one necker, it would... But Forktail we have an answer for.
Death to Old One!
Yeah, I'll do it afterwards. I just like... I can deny his warrior like with him as well. So let's just use this for now. And... This is... And here we could deny the engine, because neckers he will get out anyway, so...
An ill wind blows.
So let's see Forktail. Yeah, there comes the Forktail. Forktail we can just hit with Madron now. 2 more neckers, sure. And we still have Mandrake for another Forktail. And we can always close the round with Ciri. Oh, he has Madron as well. Cool.
You've talked enough.
So we probably use this, right? We need this for next round. Yeah, we just play Geralt, I guess. Wait. Yeah, because we don't have... If we get Mandrake, we don't have something good to Mandrake, so we'll just play Geralt.
Damn it.
We have 2 cards, how much? You can pull 1 necker probably. He has Phoenix probably and slice it, and he pulls 1 necker and he gets it out. So it means he's probably around like, I don't know, 30 points or something. But we are around 30 points as well. So it should be fine, I guess. I hope. We'll see. So, here comes the question. Even Yevon is better. Oh, that's perfect. I just mastered drawing.
Oh, I sense
I'm
trust.
just such a lucky bastard. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. And there comes the Mandrake.
Right head Sparley!
Nice. I guess we have this. Sorry, Necker. Nice. I hope you liked a bit of a different deck, and tell me what you think down in the comments below. And if you're the first time here, I'd love you to subscribe to the channel and join our little cricket family. See you all in game.